よーし。いいかな。
We spent 30 minutes of me debating if you're gonna go out or not. Okay.
Okay. いいかな。
Yeah. We back. Fucking shizzles.
I had it. Sorry, I took the dog out again.
The chart first, the print out.
Alright. Oh my god, that's a great one. Hi, if you're still alive, you're pretty damn cool in my book. That being aside, dogs are interesting. And today is Sunday. It is Sunday, February 16th. We're here, back at it. Having fun and rearranging, coming back around from what was the Saint Valentino's weekend. Then we all had a fun little event. Glad, actually. And for all of those who were out there just having fun with fam, that's good stuff too. So, fun things ahoy. Let's just get some fun things going. I think I heard the door close, meaning that I'm officially over time. But hey, no better time to start than never, right? So with that being said, let's jump in. Let's relax. One deep breath at a time. Ja. Ikuzo. Where are we today? Okay, fair enough. This is gonna be a fun one. I have to mentally downshift or downtone notes. She eyes me like a Pisces when I am weak. I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box. I've been drawn into your magnetar, yeah. I wish I could hate your cancer when you turn black. Hey, I got a new complaint. Hey, I got a new complaint. Forever and up to your prices that fine. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever adapt to your priceless advice. Your advice. Eating heart can't forgive no one just yet. I cut myself an angel hair and baby's last breath. Broken hymen of your highness, I'm left black. Throat near umbilical night, I'm right back. Lyrics. I got a new complaint. Forever and up to your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever and up to your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever and up to your priceless advice. Your advice. She eyes me like a Pisces when I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box for weeks. I've been drawn into your magnetar trap. I wish I could pick your cancer when you turn black. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever in debt for your priceless advice. Hey, I got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice. Your advice, your advice, your advice. Yes, sir. Man, what would a new Nirvana album look like?
Well, we never know.
But we got one more. If I can keep it up, we got one more. For fun to use us. With the cable this time, Número 3. Along the western front, people line up to receive. There's the power in their hands. Whoa, shock you like you won't believe. Her in the Amazon, voltage running through her skin. Standing there with nothing on, and she's gonna teach me how to swim. I said, oh girl, you shot me like an electric eel. Baby girl, tell me how your electric feel. Oh. Tell me how your electric feel. All along the eastern front, people your circuit see. This is what the world is for, making electricity. All you can in your mind, oh, you think you it all the time. Plug it in and change the world. You are my electric man. I said, oh, girl, you shock me like an electric eel. Baby girl, tell me how much you electric feel. Girl, shock me like an electric eel. Baby girl, tell me how much you electric feel. That's the end. Since I was like, what instrument is that? Oh, this earbud's cutting. Do you feel now? That you feel more? What you feel now? Electric feel now. What you feel now? Electric feel now. What you feel now? Electric feel now. Something like that. And then you throw in the C chord because why not? Yes, Cerritos, electric feeling feels like it's been Monday. That being said, mucho fun. And yeah, leading off of the Valentino weekend, you already know we had an interesting one out there. So, hopefully you guys had fun out there. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. And where we go from here, hey man, spring coming around the corner. We're almost done with winter. Not quite yet, but very soon. And that's when the fun begins. So, for now, it's been your boy, EXP66, To, Elokami 66. D to the big guy for 5 minutes as I stretch across the landscape. Yosh! Just like that. Just like the Maroon Man himself. It's been an interesting week. We've been out there. People have been having fun. Chocolates have been eaten. Such is the universe. But let's not forget that before all this shit went down, PSN went down first. So, let's check in with the boys over at the week's news of the week. Ja. This is by Ethan Gutch over at Kotaku. Sony gives out free PS Plus days, but fails to explain mysterious PlayStation Network outage. Suffered one of the longest outages in PlayStation history. Santo by Ethan Gutch. PlayStation Network has been back and up running for a bit now, after a major outage. Took PlayStation 5 and PS4 features, online features, roughly 24 hours at the end of last week. Wow, that's pretty bad. Too many times before. Let me chill out. To make up for the extended downtime, Sony is offering every paying PS Plus member a small but free extension on their existing subscription. I fucking hate that. We'll talk about that. And we apologize for the inconvenience and thank the community for patience, end quote. This was posted on X in February, in the morning after PSN came back online. Quote, all PlayStation Pass members will automatically receive an additional 5 days of service. It appears this make good should be added directly to players' accounts and push back the renewal dates by nearly a week. Fuck you, dipshits. It's a nice little gesture, but it still doesn't address why PSN suffered one of the long. No, it's not. It's one of the longest outages in service history over the weekend. This pervasiveness of problems across multiple contents of the PSN features like accounts and PlayStation Store seem to point out some sort of significant malfunction. Why was the PS4 down for 24 hours? Sony's explanation for what happened in a strange, brief, and vague. Network services have been fully recovered from the operational issue. The company posted on February 9th. There was no further detail about what the operational issue was, or whether it might pop back up at some point. Sony's description of the issues prior to solving it was similarly limited. Quote, we are aware of some users might be currently experiencing issues with PSN. The company wrote 24 hours PSN was down, that players aim for searching demanding for more information across social media. Imagine Netflix being down for a day. Oh, that was weird, but hey, we're back. Yeah. With an explanation basically leads to we're back. Because duration interrupted service, the infamous services recalled the infamous PSN outage of 2011. I was there, kids. I was there. Which arose from a malicious hack. Some fans were worried that something similar might have happened at this time as well, even taking a step of preemptively changing PSN login information in case their accounts have been compromised. Fortunately, that doesn't appear to have been the case this time around. Hopefully, the outage remains a blip and PlayStation Network service continues without future problems. Okay, let's walk it back a bit, by like a lot. Number one, PSN was down. That's a fact. No matter what, it went down. It wouldn't be such a big issue for gaming if all these fucking games weren't so tied to online these days. And I can't remember which one I booted up, but it shocked me to my core. Oh, Call of Duty, I think. Yeah, I think Call of Duty. I tried to boot up the campaign for Call of Duty over the weekend, because when I wanted to play Call of Duty, I wanted to play over the weekend. But I believe because PSN was down, Call of Duty was unable to, quote unquote, check to see if I had rights to play the fucking campaign mode of Call of Duty, thereby making me not reevaluate my schedule, my plans, and rescheduling that stream to a later date. Which, sure, whatever, let's get through the bullshit. I'm not saying anything, but if you really wanted to think about it in a first world problem way, the PSN being down prevented someone from making a stream that day. Just at least one person. Now, I imagine we can multiply that by minimal of 100, 1,000. How many fucking units have we sold? Anyways. Point number 2. A fucking week of extension is fucking shit. And that's fine, whatever. Just whatever. I don't care. Here's what pisses me off. Every Black Friday, Sony has a discounted membership on PSN. Every fucking Black Friday for a week. I think last season they just extended it a bit more, but a week. Let's leave it at for a week. I have committed to paying for PS Plus Premium on Black Friday every single year, specifically for that membership, for that discounted price, because I don't feel like paying $160 for a fucking service that I can't even explain why it went down. Jesus Christ. So specifically, right? I'm just saying, I'm just speaking out of the top of my head. But there's supposed to be some brainiac fucking bitch ass CEOs out there pulling numbers and maximizing the income of their fucking services. And you're telling me that 1 week, coincidentally being enough to boot everybody, right? Just one person, sure, me. But I can assume at the minimum 100 more, 1,000 more that bot are getting booted out of that discounted week. So their PSN Plus will not allow them to get the discounted membership for that that Friday event, because it says, "Oh, you still have your membership. You can't pay for it right now, but come back in a week when you're done and you can pay full price." I get it. I'm a dumbass. I see things completely differently. This is a first world problem and it is affecting directly me. But I'm also thinking of whatever anybody who's like out there. I've been doing that for years, and for them to be like, "Oh, it was an accident. Here's a week." And then point number 3. What the fuck are you hiding? Are you seriously gonna tell me that I'm hitting the nail on the dot? And you guys couldn't fucking even think of a bitch ass AI excuse to say, "Oh, something happened to the network. We need maintenance." Anyways, I guess I've been sitting on that one for a while. But the state of play, man, dude. And they didn't even mention it on their little showcase, state of play event. We were there. We saw that. Go check it out. It was a good time, actually. But it's like, yeah, this whole event, either you fucking tell us what the fuck is going on, or you fucking fix your services, or you invest or something, or you fucking rationalize why the fuck we've been paying $106 for this service, you know, when anybody, especially now more than ever, can start investing in a PC where we avoid all that bullshit. Yes, your fucking launchers are stealing all your information, all your data, but at least the PSN is free. So, man, that's where we're at with that right now. It's an interesting one. Will we ever know what PSN happened to, or who attacked, or blah blah blah, or what the fuck was up, or even if it is just some bullshit, if this was a specifically coordinated operation to be like, you see how much, because you save $40 on that, you pay 120, which is the original PS Plus pricing, premium bullshit pricing, and now it's 160. They're probably gonna fucking bump it up by the end of this year too, because they're assholes. But like, dude, god damn, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, it be like that. Why is it like that? Jesus Christ. It's been a week. Because there is a bounty. It's true. Not only are we out there trying to fucking skimp out, but some people out there are out there trying to win. Yeah, anyways. Without being an asshole, you know what I mean? Shit. Because there's a bounty for any modder who can make a mini Super Saiyan for Goku and Sparkling Zero. Yes, sir. This is by over at the Gamer. This is by Johnny Flores Jr. Santo. Wait, are you serious right now? Okay. Alright, here we go. There's a bounty of Massive spoilers, Dragon Ball Daima episode 18 Awakening to follow. So alright, if you guys haven't been watching that Dragon Ball Z's Chibi, or Dragon Ball Chibi, that's all you. Well folks, they finally did it. After 28 years of being considered a non-canon transformation, Dragon Ball Daima, the last official work of the late Akira Toriyama, has officially made Super Saiyan 4 a canon part of Goku's long list of power-ups. Ayo! With episode 18 having aired yesterday on Valentine's Day. What the fuck, really? Nice. This is a straight-up spoiler, sorry guys. The fan-favorite form is now official as it gets. While the collective internet celebrated the monumental reveal, a pack of dedicated Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero fans have issued a bounty. Let's fucking go. The challenge: make mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku an in-game mod. As of this writing, that challenge has not been completed, though things could change quickly. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta also had a similar call. There you go, big hair. Beyond making Super Saiyan 4 canon, Dynamo also managed to give Super Vegeta a Super Saiyan 3 transformation, something fans thought would never happen. Oh yeah, he loses his eyebrows. Nice. Naturally, fans wanted transformation added to the game, and some expert modders quickly got to work. It wasn't long after Prince of Saiyans debuted his new form that fans managed to add it to the game, complete with the weirdly specific upward spiking hair. That's gravity, baby. Alright. It's important to note that Daima will make up not just one, but 2 DLC packs for Sparking Zero. While Mini Goku was real as a pre-order bonus, Mini Vegeta has also been confirmed to be part of the next wave of DLC. In other words, an official release of Super Saiyan 3 seems fairly likely. The same can likely be said of Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini, especially given that the regular form of Super Saiyan 4 is already a base roster character. Of course, patience is a virtue, and for fans who've waited nearly 3 decades to see Super Saiyan 4 get the respect it deserves, there's no such thing as waiting. Eh? Time to get to work, modders. Fuck yeah! Okay. Here's the thing. We're in the age of PC gaming. Yes. Where modding has become a more and more like common thing. People are, well, that's cool. People are like about it. People like know how to do. People do 3D CGI work and all that. The 3D moddings, the freaking blenders and all that shit. And whatever it is that you do. And they now have the power to add these creations to their games. What does that mean? That means that now there is a market of people who want special order mods. Just think about that for a second. In the digital universe, there is a bounty or a request for people to use to create art so that art can be used in their playthrough. Son of a gun. It's a beautiful world. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up, man. It's like, it always boggles my brain when they're like, oh yeah, we can make a job out of that shit. As in, not necessarily make a job, but like get rewarded for the efforts of something that you normally wouldn't expect to get recognized or credited, whether it be like an anime-ish object or something like pop culture eccentric that's becoming more and more respected and clearly valued. And I find that awesome, man. It's great that there is a way to repay the people for doing the things that they do out there. Again, we get a little anxious when it comes to trying to put value on a specific emotion, i.e. art, but it's a great way for, you know, people out there who really feel like things can be done or have a knack for certain abilities can dive into and make that happen. So that is very cool. Just putting that out there. There's a PSA. There is a bounty. You're looking for Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. The bounty has been placed. Good hunting. Goodwill hunting. Happy hunting. Yosh. Next up. Did we talk about hunting? Did you hear about Miku in Fortnite? Well, G-Kid screens Colorful Stage, the movie, A Miku Who Can't Sing, anime film in North America on April 11th. This is by Alex Mateo. Alex, good to see you, my friend. G-Kids announced on Thursday that it has acquired the North American theatrical rights, nice, to Colorful Stage, the movie, A Miku Who Can't Sing. Here we go. Gekijo ban Project Sekai koreta sekai to utaenai Miku. Or, The Broken World and Miku Who Can't Sing. Koreta sekai. Oh, cute. The anime film based on the Project Sekai Colorful Stage featuring Hatsune Miku's smartphone game, and it will screen the film in theaters on April 11th. The company streamed an English subtitle trailer. Let's go. Yeah, a little run in the background. 41 seconds. We can't hear it, but, well, I have the remote control somewhere. Oh, that's switch still do. It didn't work. Yeah. It's a Miku in the smartphone. I think we saw that trailer together last time. But there you go. English. April 11th. There you go. So, been keeping an eye on that. Oh, that's a great-ass poster. Live. G-Kids and Cyber Agent negotiated a deal, making their first collaboration. Whoa, that's good. G-Kids stepping it up. The film debuted on January 17th. Yeah. In Japan at number 2. It sold 232,500 tickets and earned 306,817,000 yen. 1.96 million. Ayo. What is this? What is this? What is this dates of universe? And its first 3 days, the film has earned a cumulative total of 870,000 and 3 million, and 389,000 yen as a Sunday. Nice. Colorful Palette, subsidiary of Crafteg and Sega, collaborated on the film, just getting a global release. The original story follows Ichika Hoshino, who hears a Miku song that she has never heard before at a CD shop and sees a Hatsune Miku whom she had never seen before. Ichika calls out to Miku, who is surprised by the voice, disappears shortly after making eye contact. Miku later appears on Ichika's smartphone to tell her that she would like to reach others with her songs, but no matter how much she sings, her songs cannot reach them. After seeing Ichika reach others' hearts with her live stream performance, Miku asks for help. We read this last time. Fujiya reprises role as Miku from other works in the franchise. Nori stars as Ichika Hoshino, and the cast also includes returning members from the franchise, all the other Vocaloids. Very cool. Ruriko Noguchi. Very cool. So cool. And then we read most of this stuff. Game Spider mini adaptation titled Petite Sekai, Puchi Sekai, Anime had 10 episodes and streamed for free on YouTube. Very nice. So we have been keeping an eye on this. Again, we did a Bayou in July, number 2. I don't know if I haven't heard anything about the movie's like quality itself, and but you can only assume that they're really going hard on this, specifically because she just freaking dominated in Fortnite. So when people say like superstar, they're referring to Miku. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm looking forward to it. It's crazy how much of a resurgence I feel like there has been with the whole Fortnite and Miku and Fortnite type of deal. Yeah, who knew? That's all it really takes to kind of get people up and running again. But yeah, definitely keeping up with that one. Looking forward to that. April 11th is the date. Mark your calendars. I will be there. I'll think about it and I'll review or talk about it or something like that, and we'll go from there. But not too bad. Looking forward to that. But that's not the only movie that's coming out, son. Just kidding. It's not a movie, it's an anime. Woo! And because Bocchi the Rock is the best. Oh, look at this beautiful street lights, back street. We are gonna check that out first. I can read. Road, Sony. She's doing this thing. Is the Bucci. Nice. Yusuke Yamamoto helm. Oh, wait. Bocchi the Rock gets. Oh, fuck. It. Oh, very nice. They will be back. Cute. Oh, not. Bocchi second season. Confirmed. No. Do. And then there you go. Okay, there we go. Because Bocchi is the Bocchi, my dude. No, I cannot. I don't think I can express how much I actually dig Bocchi the Rock. It's one of those things. Let's read the news. Bocchi the Rock anime gets second season with new director. What? Really? No way. Yusuke Yamamoto himself season at Cloverworks with returning writer Erika Yoshida. The Kesoku Band tour will be cute. Announced with the teaser video on Saturday that production on second Bocchi the Rock anime season has been greenlit. Oh, barely? Oh, shittles. Glad it's happening though. The video reveals that the new season's main staff. Yusuke Yamamoto, assistant director, episode director, replaces Keiichi Saito as director of the new season at Cloverworks. Erika Yoshida returns to write the scripts, and Keito Oda, key animator, joins Keroira in designing the characters. Oda drew the following illustration to celebrate the news. There you go. Animated, that's Aki Hamaji's 4-panel manga Bocchi the Rock, which follows Hitori Bocchi-chan, loner, Goto. A lonely high school girl whose heart lies in her guitar. She does... Wait. Oh, they're interviewing her. That's why. Got it. Yeah, that would be weird. She does nothing every day except strum her guitar by herself at home. However, she happens to one day meet Nijika Ichiji, who is looking for a guitarist for a group named Kesoku Band. Keiichi Sato directed the first season of Cloverworks. Oh, okay. Here we go. Depth regards. And Erika Yoshida looped in 3-part 4. What? Hell yes. And I thought I couldn't like this shit even more. Sir Brothers wrote the series scripts. Kerry Roria, animation director of Wonder Eggs, Priority, I need to watch that. Designed the characters. Bocchi the Rock the first anime's 2 compilation films, opened in Japan on June 7th, 2024. The film sold 140,000 tickets and earned about 1.38 million US in its first 3 days. Damn. The second film, Bocchi the Rock Riri, and they played the awesome Asian Kung Fu cover of Riri, opened on August 9th. Nice. Keito Oda spelling corrected. So yes, that is all there really is to it, man. It's Bocchi the Rock. I fucking love Bocchi the Rock. So I'm surprised that it just barely got greenlit, but at the same time glad that they took time to let it kind of breathe. I think I come from an era where like we would get one seasonal animes and we would never get a second season. Um, but so yeah, just seeing them keep an eye on the group here is great. Yeah, because I guess people get older, right? And that's kind of the issue. Like they don't got the stuff when if they have to come back to do this role, sometimes they kind of lose touch with it, and that sucks. But I really enjoy this series, and I hope we get more super cool music. Yeah, because then every single song that they play here is original, and that's why they have the girls like doing their whole band shows. Very cool. I look forward to it, and I'm calling it right now. These girls are gonna play in LA someday, and I will be there. As long as the fucking tickets are like $3,000, but we'll see. Shit, fuck, I cursed it. Alright, jinx it. But let's look forward to something more interesting, because Phil Spencer wants to keep back in single-player games on Xbox, not just live services. This is over at The Gamer by Rhiannon Bevan. Rhiannon Bevan. Very nice. Cool. Yosh. Here we go. Xbox Phil Spencer has confirmed the company's commitment to single-player games, both big and small. This comes after both the big giants have suffered setbacks with their live service endeavors, with Sony in particular now reassessing its entire strategy after Concord. Damn. Sucks. Who would have known? This comes from an interview with Xbox Aero, which took place right after Xbox's developer direct late last month. Here, Spencer says he was pleased to see that all the games showcased were single-player, and he sees Game Pass as a good home for titles like South of Midnight, which are a bit smaller compared to other first-party releases. Alright, smaller games on Game Pass. He argues not every idea is a fit to live service and shouldn't be made to. Wow. Cool. I love the event from our dev directs, says Spencer. All of those were single-player games. They were all games that have beginning, middle, and end, end quote. He explains that there is much a concession edition, quote. It was because I didn't want to see every game turn into some big service-based game because I felt like that's where the business model is, quote, he continues. Not every story is told that way. Not every game kind of supports that or creative idea supported by that business model. I love the fact that we can go, and when I look at what Double Fine's working on next, confirmed. When I think about a team like Compulsion, right, these aren't the biggest teams, and they don't want to be a massive 100% teams, and we want them to be able to do great work. And so I want to create a platform that can support that, end quote. One of Xbox's big misses of this generation was live service, Redfall. That was short-lived, that its final update came just a year after launch. Still longer than Concord. Adding an on-offline mode, Xbox closed the developer Arcane Austin in a round of layoffs around this time. Damn. PlayStation had its own high-profile failure with Conquer last year. What was supposed to be one of the next big hero shooters ended up being taken offline just 2 weeks later. That's fucking bullshit, man. The developer of this firewall was also shut down in response. Since then, Sony has cancelled at least 2 live services that the studios were working on, reportedly in response to Conquer's failure. So they basically bought out that fucking studio just to shut it down. God dang. See you, chump. Goddamn woman. What? Thanks, Xbox. I'm never subscribing to Game Pass again. Game Pass doesn't live up to USP of good value for day one first party exclusives anymore. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Bueno. That's something to think about. Obviously, that is a direct address to PlayStation and their failure. I don't think anybody who knows about what's going on in the video game space or even gives a shit about the shit that we actually play knows that Sony went fucking head first into live service studios. And I'm not talking about the top head, because they were so fucking dumb and like wanting to please investors and generate value. I don't know if they needed to make more money to fucking build a rocket ship or some bullshit, but they were trying to generate wealth. And everybody saw that. And when these live service games were like a fucking what was the numbers? Like 60% of resources or even more maybe was allocated to just funding live service development. And then single players was like 20 or 30, and it was a lot smaller as they kept on splitting it up. But just that pie chart picture is enough to just fucking make you cringe at how predatory their systems are becoming or have been becoming. And I don't think Xbox has any right to say shit like that. You know, they've been playing catch up this whole time. So like to say that like they're not chasing the dollar signs is bullshit, because they've been chasing after Sony, who has been making the money, which is again why I feel myself personally I'm confused as fuck as to Sony. Why do you need more money? You've been dominating this section. What the fuck are you building that's gonna value fucking shortcutting everybody that got discounted Black Friday, PSN, fucking removing disk drives from your PS5s? Like, what the fuck is it all for? When you can't even fucking tell us why the service that we're paying for goes down. Just level with us. Seriously. The fuck, man. But as long as there is a separate entity out there that is dreaming about something better, hopefully better for the people, not better for the individual, then go have fun. You know, like we can't have monopolies like these anymore. It makes sense as to why they're banned, because then there is no fucking effort that goes into it. You know, all the quality that you built up gets thrown in the trash just so you can save money or make more money, and you lose that good value, that word of mouth, that respect out the window, man. So, you know, you don't gotta listen to anything I say, Sony specifically, but it was a good round. It was a good vibe. Anyways, but hey, very cool stuff. Spirited Away. Wow, look at these kids. Spirited Away. Stage Play wins Best New Play at What's on Stage Awards. And if you're telling me this is the same Spirited Away play that I saw at the AMC theaters, good God, we're in a good universe, because I did not know that was like a new play, and it was nice. It was beautiful. The official Twitter account of the London run of Spirited Away, live on stage, the London run. The stage play of Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli's Spirited Away anime film revealed on Monday that it won the Best New Play award on the 25th annual What's on Stage Awards in London. The stage play was also nominated for Best Supporting Performer, Best Set Design, Best Costume Design, Best Wig, Hair, and Makeup Design. We're delighted to have won Best New Play at What's on Stage Awards. Thank you to everyone that voted for us. Noise. Hashtags. Spirited Away, London. Spirited Away, London. February 10th, 2025. 6 days ago. The stage play ran at the London Coliseum Theatre from April to August 2024. Hey. Oh, so that was last year. Yeah, that was last year. Hey. Stage play ran in Japan with 2 different sets of cast members. The play's first run debuted at the Imperial Theatre from February to March 2022. And then went on tour to Osaka in April, Fukuoka in May, Sapporo in June, and Nagoya in June and July, and for a total of 102 performances. What are we listening to? That's the actual song. Wow. The stage play returned for a second season, run in Japan August 2023 and March 2024. Tony and Oliver Award-winning director and the Royal Shakespeare Company's honorary associate director John Carriard, Les Miserables, Nicholas Nickleby, Daddy Longlegs wrote and directed the production. Wow, really? Kids theatrically screened a recorded performance of both versions of the stage play. The version with Hashimoto screened in North America on April 23, and a version of Kamishira Naeshi screened in late April, early May 2023. Really? Whoa. Spirited Away was previously the highest grossing Japanese film worldwide until Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba of the movie Mugen Train surpassed the record. Damn. Spirited Away remained the only non-English language title to win the Academy Awards Best Animated Feature Film Award, and which it earned in 2003, until Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli's latest film, The Boy and the Heron, won the award last year. Very nice. That is interesting to note. So yes, I saw this last year. I did not know it was that complicated, and I did not realize there was 2 versions of this play being played. Had I known, I probably would have seen both of them. I think the play itself is so well designed and presented that it's I can only assume how much more you receive from watching it a second time, because there's so much going on. The production values are pretty intense. The way the cast members kind of dance around as spirits is really mesmerizing. And when I say that Japan really brings their stuff when it comes to stage plays, as we've been seeing them become more and more popular, I mean that Japan brings the fucking stuff enough that London goes like, wait, what the fuck have we been doing with our plays? And that is what I am most excited about. Because if you can comprehend Japanese cosplayers acting on the stage, that's all you need, homie. And if that's the direction that we're going, with stage production being more inspired through these, damn, I look forward to The Lion King in 2020. So, till then, looking to something very, very cool. But yeah, definitely hope that they slap these showings on Crunchyroll or something, because I do think they're worth a watch. No matter what, no matter who you are, no matter if you're into anime or not, I definitely would recommend checking them out. Very, very good stuff. So, looking forward to more stage plays, because whoo, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, the Super Live stage show at performances in Los Angeles, Seattle. Let's fucking go. Tour makes new stops at Los Angeles on March 22nd, Seattle on March 26th. Producers Makoto Masuda, Apare, and Kimiko Yoishi, Gorgeous Entertainment, announced on Thursday that the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, the Super Live, a performance show based on Naoko Takeuchi's Sailor Moon's manga, will add 3 performances to its North American tour. The first 2 added additional shows will be at the Music Center's Masonish Theater in Los Angeles on March 22nd. What? That's very soon. 22 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. General public sales will begin on February 28th. That is at the end of the month. Alright. With pre-sales beginning on Thursday, February 25th. The other new show will run at the Paramount Theater in Seattle, Washington on March 26th at 7:30 p.m., which is a second performance for the city. Ticket sales for the new showtime for the general public go on February 13th. The tour dates include these dates. Very nice. So this is new. Oh, so this is the one? Oh, shoot, man. We almost did not get into the fucking list. What the fuck, Los Angeles? Get your shit together. You know what it is, too? It's everything is fucking expensive to rent out. So I think they had to, like, go somewhere that was, like, not fucking, like, overpriced as fuck. And I respect that. Hopefully the tickets are not overpriced as fuck. But aside from that, a lot of Texas shows. Big Texas fans. Big Sailor Moon fan is Texas. I respect that. And a couple of things over here. Illinois, just Chicago. Wisconsin, New Jersey. And Newark, New York. Of course. New York. Wow. Very cool. Palladium Times New Square. Kaori Miura, Princess Tennis, Tokyo Revengers musicals, is director and writer. Saotomi Toma is the choreographer, and Go Sakabe and Kyohei are the composers. The play will be performed in Japanese with English subtitles. There will also be 23 performances in London between February 3rd through March 19th. The show debuted with a preview... London? So I guess they... Yeah, nice place. The show debuted with a preview run at 2.5 Theater Tokyo from August September 2018. We were having performances at the Palais des Congrès de Paris the November as part of the Japonisms 2018 event in Paris, France. The show then opened in Washington, D.C. and New York in March 2019. It later opened in Taiwan in April 2023. Sailor Moon manga has been adapted to stage before, including in series musicals that began with JoJo Sailor La Reconquista. There you go. Spanish. Took a second to load up. In 2023, celebrated manga's 20th anniversary. The four of the stage musicals Shoujo Le Movement Final ran in Japan from September to October. The musical's final performance in Osaka screened in theaters in the United States on March 8, 2018. I did not know that. And also screened in theaters in Canada that April. The franchise got a stage musical starring members of the Nozakiga 46 idol group. The music ran at the Teruzu Galaxy Theater in Tokyo in June 2018 and then again at TBH Osaka Theater in Tokyo. The live viewing in Japan streamed the musical in 2021. Cool. So yeah, here we go. We've been slowly working our way up, and this is probably the first, right? So we are officially getting some sort of live stage performance in LA. Do I expect it to be as beautiful and well designed as Spirited Away? Definitely not. Even just from the background, it's completely different vibes. But it's a step in the right direction, and hopefully it does well enough that it inspires maybe a bit more. But we'll have to keep an eye on that one for now. For now. Let's look into a little friend who also has a interesting wardrobe and a big wallet. Infinity Nikki, Love and Deep Space Devs made almost 1 billion last year. Wait, they're the same people? No wonder. Oh man, it all checks out. It's by Rian Bevan over at The Gamer. Paper Games, the studio behind Infinity Nikki and Love and Deep Space, is estimated to have pulled in almost 1 billion in revenue last year. This comes after both of these titles proved to be huge hits both in and outside of China. According to reporting from Forbes, this is enough to make Paper Games founder and CEO Rao Runhao a billionaire. Goddamn. It also shows a huge interest in the games primarily marketed towards women, with Love and Deep Space in particular still going strong after a year after launch. Damn. Paper Games 85 million last year. This comes their biggest game so far success outside of China. Yosh. According to Forbes, Paper Games international sales reached around 850 million last year, same year that both of these hits launched. The company itself is valued at 2 billion, and it's all enough to make Yao a billionaire. Yeah, that's the second time we've said that. That's the second time you've said that, Megan. Or, sorry, wrong person. Rihanna. Taking notes. Infinity Nikki launched in December last year. This free-to-play dress-up adventure hybrid saw huge success before it had even gone live, with 30 million pre-registrations. Less than a week after it launched, it had hit 10 million downloads. A little video here. Love and Deep Space launched on mobile devices in January of last year. It's an Otome game and second entry in the Mr. Love series. Whoa. Soka. Given the live service nature of these games, they're unlikely to go anywhere anytime soon. Both are entries in pre-established series. Now that they've got a footing in the international market, things are looking good for Paper Games indeed. There you go. Yep, and it's been doing well. I mean, well, there's a market, and that's enough to be that. So 5 best outfits for Infinity. So I mean, well, look. It's the credit to the credit, right? You got a friend who's like, obviously there's art, there's design, there's passion. The outfits are nice, you know, they are creative, they have colors, they have palettes, and there's enough effort being put into this to kind of give it the credit that it's due, right? So that being said, it deserves, right? It the effort that it has put into being something unique or just being themselves, I want to say, I guess really resonated with lot of the female fans out there, which is good stuff. Because when this was announced, I knew it was gonna be something big for like them to check out and stuff, but I did not really have a measure, or I really had no reference to how big it could be, right? And I feel I was excited for this thing to come out because it low-key just brought out all the female gamers. So there you go. There is that market. Y'all exist, and there's probably actually males that play this too. Now that I think about it. But yeah, there is a 2 billion market out there, and that is nothing to sneeze at. So does that mean what does that mean for like the gachaing and for like the amount of money that one spends buying whatever gacha credits they use? That may be a different conversation for a different day. As long as nobody is like going broke over this, I want to say it's más o menos okay. But keep an eye on that one. Keep checking on yourselves, and as long as you're having fun, hopefully it's all good. All right, top best Nikki outfit, hell yeah! Because where it's time to dress up and cosplay, my dudes. Dungeons and Dragons live action Netflix series in the works could launch a D&D universe. This is by Wesley Yin Poole over at IGN. Dungeons and Dragons live action series is in the works on Netflix, according to a new report. Wow. Deadline reported that The Forgotten Realms is being worked on by Deadpool and Wolverine director Sean Levy, alongside writer showrunner Dev Crivello and Hasbro. Forgotten Realms is a fantasy setting for D&D role-playing game, and was a setting used for the film Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, as well as Larian's blockbuster video game Baldur's Gate 3. Deadline called this potential D&D adaptation one of Netflix's biggest TV bets in the fantasy space to date. Crivello reportedly wrote the plot and is a showrunner, although Netflix and Hasbro declined to comment. After lengthy negotiations, which it is not unusual for an IP of that caliber, I hear the fantasy series is now set at the streamer for further development. Deadline's Nieli and Deva reported. Success, it could launch a D&D universe, I hear. End quote. Cool. Alright. While this live-action Dungeons and Dragons series sounds like it has a good chance of actually coming out, there's no news on the sequel of Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, which is much loved by fans but failed to do the business for Paramount Pictures. In November 2023, Chris Pine said he wanted to return for a sequel, adding he was pretty confident it would happen. Fans haven't heard anything since. Paramount, what the fuck are we listening to? Paramount CEO Brian Robbins was open to making another Dungeons and Dragons movie under one condition: the sequel gets a lower budget. We've got to figure out a way to make it for less, he said. Okay. Paramount CEO gets to say at the end of that. Okay. In the meantime, Amazon's Secret Level Anthology series included a D&D animation. Yes, it did. That was nice. Alright, well. Cool. So Dungeons and Dragons coming up. Are we back? Is this the fantasies? Yeah, time to shine again? Because it feels like it's been a minute, but when is the last time we had like a fantasy vibe coming out? Because we did the zombies, then I think there was like a witchy moment. Now we're going like full circle, and if we go fantasy, I don't know. Cause yeah, well, Netflix. So. Cause I thought we were doing cyberpunk. I thought we were like getting into cyberpunk vibes, but if this becomes the next big thing, I could definitely see these being like a like Walking Dead hype event if it actually hits, but who knows. Well, all I know is that people are excited because D&D made money, and now we're here talking about fantastical settings in a live action Netflix adaptation. But hey, anything can happen. But nah. And let's go. Nope, not that one. Okay, cut it a little bit faster. We'll be fine. Okay. So there we go. One more. Shush. Here we go. Blood Lads. Yuki Kodama launches new Agent Jupiter manga. Let me get a song for us. Sand Killer. What the fuck? I heard you like monkeys. Gorillas. Sorry. Kodashina launched a account for Yuki Kodama's new manga, Agent Jupiter, on Wednesday. The manga will launch in Kodashina's Morning 2 magazine on February 20th. Kodama launched The World of Summoning manga in Kodansha's Tanshu Shonen magazine in February 22. And in 2023, Kodansha published the manga's third and final compiled book volume in July 2023. The manga had a worldwide simultaneous release in English and French. Damn, the Frenchies are getting into this. Very nice. Kodama launched the vampire comedy manga Blood Lad, what? In Kodawa's Young Ace magazine in 2009 and ended it in September 2016. Very nice. The manga's 17th and final compiled volume shipped in Japan in December 2016. Yen Press publishes the manga and spin-off manga Bloody Brat in North America. The manga inspired a 10-episode television anime which premiered in 2013. Viz Media streamed series on Hulu as it aired in Japan and released it on DVD and Blu-ray disc in September 2014. Damn, good times. Konama Yukinori Katajiyama launched the manga Hamatora. Really? No way. It's all connected in Suishia's Weekly Jump in November 2023 and ended it in December 2014. Suisha shipped the third and final compiled volume of the manga in February 2015. The manga was part of a multimedia project that also featured 2 anime series, 2 stage plays, and a Nintendo 3DS game by Furu. Crunchyroll streamed both anime series as they aired in Japan. Sentai Filmworks released both anime seasons on Blu-ray disc and DVD. 2016. Is that not the one about the hamsters? I don't know. Kodama launched a Demon Tune in series in Jump Square in January 2018. The manga moved to Shonen Jump Plus in 2018. Series in May 2018. A lot of information here, but all that really matters is that Blood Lad was a series that popped up, like they said, around this time. 2009, sorry. And then so we bumped in Staz and I, the kid, around the 2013 or 2012 is when we started reading Blood Lad. And I remember that being kind of a cool thing. And like I mentioned earlier, it did get its first season anime, and it was really good animation stuff, real talk. But again, we come from an era that back in those days, because of all the licensing and budgeting that it took to actually get a project going, a lot of the first season anime never really continued. So fortunately, Blood Lad was one of those, but maybe there's a remake eventually, but probably not. So here's to seeing and maybe hoping that with this new series, maybe there'll be a resurgence of Blood Lad later on, and I can finally watch that ending that I never got to see. But hey, not too bad. We'll be alright. All that matters is that our boy got his deets deserves. Because Astrobot wins Game of the Year at DICE Awards. This is by Crystal Hodgkins. Okay. Heck yeah. Quick little run by. Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences, AIAS, announced the winners of the 28th Annual DICE Awards on Thursday, and the team Asobi and Sony Interactive Entertainment's Astrobots won the award for Game of the Year. The game also won the, quote, Outstanding Achievement in Animation, quote, Outstanding Technical Achievement, quote, Family Game of the Year, and, quote, Outstanding Achievement in Game Design Awards. Bandai Namco Entertainment's Tekken 8 won Fighting Game of the Year, and Atlas and Studio Zero's Metaphors Refantasio won Role-Playing Game of the Year. Very nice. Metaphor Refantasio was also nominated for Outstanding Achievement in Story, but did not win. Similarly, Astrobot was nominated for Outstanding Achievement in Original Music Composition. Nice. I Am Astrobot, but did not win. Other Japanese games nominated for the awards this year include Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, nominated for Outstanding Achievement in Animation, Outstanding Achievement in Character, and Role-Playing Game of the Year. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, nominated for Adventure Game of the Year. Super Mario Play Jamboree, nominated for Family Game of the Year. Ball Sparkling Zero, nominated for Fighting Game of the Year. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, nominated for Role-Playing Game of the Year. And Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, nominated for Role-Playing Game of the Year. Wow. You know, it's a full list of winners. AIS is a not-for-project organization that recognizes achievements and advancements in interactive arts. Very nice. Last year's Nintendo's Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom won Adventure Game of the Year. Additionally, Street Fighter 6 won Fighting Game of the Year. And Super Mario Bros. Wonder finally won Game of the Year. Very nice. Ceremony also inducted Nintendo composer and sound director Koji Kondo into the Hall of Fame. Wow. Right. Speaking of that IGN list, yes sir, just popping in real quick. The winners rated by Adam Bankhurst at IGN, Best of the Games, 23 categories, and here's the list. Yes sir. Nice. Oh, Black Myth Wukong, winner of art direction. Watcher. Stunning achievement and character. So won that one. Yuffie Kisaragi, really? Achievement in original music composition. Astrobot, Frostpunk. It's 9. Oh. There we go. Okay, winner, Indiana Jones in character. Helldivers 2 in original music composition. Really? For the theme. Okay. Oh, audio design, Helldivers 2 as well. Very cool. Happen. Great Circle winner. Okay, an achievement story. Got it. Astrobot technical achievement. Helldivers 2 Game of the Year. Action Game of the Year. Adventure Game of the Year, Indiana Jones. Family Game of the Year, Astrobot. Fighting Game of the Year, Tekken. Racing Game, F124, cool. Role-Playing Game of the Year, Metaphor Re Fantasio. A Sports Game, MLB The Show, very nice. A Strategy Simulation, Balatro, hell yeah. Immersion Reality Technical Achievement, Starship Home. Yeah, cool. Good list right there. Alien, Batman, Skydance, Behemoth, Underdogs. Cool. Oh, we got more. Immersive reality game of the year, Batman Arkham Shadow. Nice. Achievement for independent game, Balatro is the winner. Mobile game of the year, Balatro, Ayo. Online game of the year, Helldivers 2. Outstanding achievement in game design, Astrobot. Outstanding achievement in game direction, Animal Wow. Very nice. Game of the year, Astrobot. Nice. There you go. Full list of winners, and respect to everybody who put in the effort and spent their days at the office, spent their nights stressing about like what needed to be fixed. And thank you for creating the projects that make us smile, have fun, and feel alive. So, shout out to all those developers. Shout out to everybody who put in an effort for these moments, and thank you for being there. A few more stories on the list. We had to go do it. It's mecha time. Mobile Suit Gundam Kyuk begins anime film's English subtitle trailer reveals early IMAX screenings for February 26th. Let's go. IMAX, baby. G-Kids. Oh, there's that name again. Began streaming on Tuesday an English subtitle trailer for Mobile Suit Gundam. A re-edited version of some episodes of the upcoming Mobile Suit Gundam pronounces Book's television anime, and reveals that the film will screen on early IMAX screens for one night only on February 26th. Wait, what? Really? February 26th. Tickets are now on sale. Fuck, I gotta go. G-Kids acquired theatrical distributing rights, and it will screen the film in theaters in North America on February 28th. This makes the first collaboration between G-Kids and Bandai Namco Filmworks. G-Kids making that bank. Hell yeah. Or at least making the connections. That's good stuff. The film, it's good music, dude. The film opened in Japan on January 17th and debuted at #1 in the Japanese box office in its opening weekend. Ooh. Nice. Timing is everything. Damn. It has the vibes. You passed the vibe check. There you go. Whoa! IMAX. I'm doing IMAX. Alright, number 1 box office. Damn, Gundam really hits hard, huh? In the first 3 days. Getting centered around as usual, high school student living peacefully in space, which means a war refugee named Nyan. MIT is drawn to illegal mobile suit dueling sport known as a clan battle. Shoo! Then if I go on mobile suits pursued by both Space Force and police appears before her, along with its pilot's boy named Shuji. Nice. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming up here. Looking forward to that. It looks like it's gonna be a fresh take on Gundam. I will see if it sticks test of time or if people accept it. But I am looking forward to it as someone who is recently well shit. Damn it. As someone who has recently experienced Gundam and what does that mean and like what it really stood for at the beginning of its creation. I wholeheartedly appreciate the series, and I hope I have the time and opportunity to watch this in IMAX, which I will make the time. So I will do my best, and I'll get back to you so we can talk about it. But hey, one more for the road. If you didn't know, we are currently playing through Mass Effect 2. We just started last week. We had a good run. Please go check it out if you're having fun with that, and we'll hopefully get back to that as soon as possible. But there is something that really bothered me. Mass Effect 2 composer didn't come back from Mass Effect 3 because of a falling out with Casey Hudson, whatever that means. If you were to ask a Mass Effect fan which entry is their favorite, the answer would more than likely not be Mass Effect 2. What? Well, more likely than not be Mass Effect 2. This is largely seen as the peak of the series, with a satisfying gameplay, darker tone, and of course, the iconic suicide mission to round everything off. Don't spoilers. Many would argue that Mass Effect 2 has the best score, with Jack Wall returning from the first game. Okay, but with very different vibe. This all accumulates in several different tracks for the suicide mission, playing as we either beat the impossible odds. Wait, I'm gonna skip that for now. For an interview with the Guardian, Wall shed some light onto why he didn't score Mass Effect 3. He had falling out with the series director Casey Hudson. While he didn't share details, he does say that Hudson was not particularly happy with him in the end, suggesting that they clashed during development as Wall's had more hands-on role that time around. Jack Wall explains why he didn't compose Mass Effect 3. It falls like that they happen. It's part of the deal. As Wall explains in an interview, he was more active in Mass Effect 2's development as he implemented the music into this game itself. This came about after he was unhappy with how his score was handled in the first game, saying that the transitions were terrible. As he implemented the music into the game itself. Yeah, there you go. It was the biggest mind-fucking thing I've ever done in my life, he tells The Guardian. Quote, there was no one available to walk me through it because they were all freaking out trying to finish the game. I handed it in and they had to do a lot of massaging under it and in order to get it to work, but they did it. As he puts it, quote, the result is still one of the best ending sequences to the game that I've ever played. Many fans would agree that making his absence from Mass Effect 3 all the more confusing. Quote, Casey was not particularly happy with me at the end, but I'm so proud of that score. It got nominated for a BAFTA, and it did really well. He then adds that it, quote, didn't go as well as Casey wanted it, suggesting that Hudson had issues with either Wall's work on the implementation or the score itself. He doesn't get into specific details, but he does add, fallouts like that happen. It's just part of the deal. It's one of the few times in my career that's happened. It was a tough time, but it is what it is. Damn. What? Probably wasn't that fan favorite suicide mission score that made Hudson unhappy, as Wall says that he liked it pretty much immediately. Quote, regardless, other Mass Effect composers Sasha Draken and Sam Hulick, Christopher Lennertz, and Chris Velasco would return for the finale, with Clint Martell also joining the team. A new computer series, John Paseo, would also be would then be brought on from Mass Effect Andromeda. Wow. And that's that. Alright, cool. That's important to note for me. Because again, you go around and you ask people like, Mass Effect, why is it such a big deal? Mass Effect, why is it a big deal? Why is Mass Effect? Everyone fucking talks about Mass Effect for the past 20 fucking years. And Mass Effect 2 has always been the peak. The one. So now being able to finally play Mass Effect 2, we're getting in the vibe, we're getting in the zone, and this whole time I've been wondering, I'm liking this game a lot, and I've been wondering, how come people don't talk about 3? Because if this game is such a big step up from 1 in terms of mechanics, sound, and design, would it not make more sense that the number 3 be even more polished? Granted, I could still be wrong on that, but if you're telling me that the original score designer walked away from the project, and then you're telling me that coincidentally people don't tend to appreciate the third one as much, then you're telling me all I really need to know. And not to say that the game's not going to be good, but it's more of a like, oh, we're missing something. And that's what I kind of want to put a point on. I low-key forgot what I was going to go about. But things have identity, right? You kind of associate sounds and like feelings and moments to certain projects. So it's crazy to me when companies, project CEOs go like, oh, I got it. You know that shit that we did 10 years ago that sold like up the wazoo? Let's just do that shit again. We'll make money. And sometimes you're right, because it's such a basic fucking premise, right? Make another Spider-Man movie. How many fucking people are gonna go watch it? Fuck, they made a fucking Spider-Man villain universe. They made fucking Morbius, and people were all over it. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But you're pulling out specific elements. It's not the same thing. And this is important to me because I just remembered the point I was trying to make. This is important to me because, again, EA is not in a shitty place, and they have just said that their next project, Mass Effect project, is pretty much their last hope, and they're expecting this thing to be like the top seller in the universe or whatever, because what's his face, Dragon Age sold like shit, and like they fucking used all their money for the pizza parties that they've used on people just to promote the game. Their promotional money, fucking stupid asses. And so like, we don't have that music director. That's fine. Maybe they can figure something out. But will they? Will they is my question. Because from my experience, right? When somebody walks away from a project, it's more likely than not because the person has, depending on who the person is, right? But we're gonna say that a very skilled person, a person skilled enough to specifically ask for a score that would win them a BAFTA. Fuck, where'd it go? Yeah. We just read that, right? There you go. Wow, I went back. So someone who is skilled enough to earn a BAFTA walks away from a project. More than likely, that tells me that this individual who is adept at planning and performing actions has done the math to be like, you know what, dog? Fuck this shit. It's not worth it. The talent knows better. So while these mates out there in their ivory towers and their shiny city jungles make the wisest calls in the universe, the fortunate fallout is that the talent, the people who actually put in the effort, that actually try to fight for something worth fighting for, don't put up with that because it's not worth it. And is that because there's a lack of revenue or a lack of funding, right? Maybe because these fucking ivory tower dumbasses have fucking conspicuous amounts of green trash paper to throw around, that they can do whatever the fuck they want, or they can waste anybody's fucking time because time is money and it's irrelevant to them. At the end of the day, when that's the only thing left, what are we really paying for? So whatever happens to Electronic Arts, whatever they feel like doing, I hope it comes from a place of love and creativity and understanding. Because as I'm going through this Mass Effect game, Mass Effect 2, twitch.tv/alchemist, youtube.com/alchemist, I am enjoying it. I'm being blown away by how serious the story is, or how intense the narrative is gonna start getting, or what these relationships are starting to mean in terms of a man, it's time to save the universe type of vibe. And I would love to see a new Mass Effect re-envisioned, re-established, reconsidered, right? But we just saw them reconsider, reevaluate, reestablish, redream Dragon Age. And what did that get them? Now, I'm not gonna say that one project represents every single project, but I swear to God, if they go even harder on the marketing for this shit, and the quality is just as ass or even worse, dudes, we're so cooked. Because at the end of the day, the name Mass Effect can sell blockbuster numbers, but when the people get that project in their hands and play through it, what will that do for the name? And unfortunately, we know that it will only encourage the fucking investors to just do the same shit, because it'll add fuel to this fire. So that is the delicate balance, the tightrope that we walk through in this generation, as we've been seeing Electronic Arts do this weird shit, as we've seen Ubisoft be fucking potato and drop the ball with Assassin's Creed and all their projects pretty much. And yeah, we're just in a new place, man. It's gonna be one of those things. I look forward to. I don't look forward to Mass Effect. I don't, because they haven't shown us anything. So it'd be stupid to fucking say that. Oh, I'm excited for a game that has not even shown any proof of concept. But the idea of a new direction where maybe we can get back to it. Maybe this Gundam movie can hit the same emotional plots as to what a original Gundam created during the Vietnam War can hit. Or maybe not. And maybe we really are cooked. But hey, until then, it's been your boy. Very cool. The boys are back in town, so we're gonna invite our friend over and we're gonna get ready to skedaddle. Oh, he's alive. Hey. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an interesting minute as we go forward. I always kind of get lost doing these because they're just fun and a nice little moment, way to end the moment. So I thank thee for being fun and hanging out. Let's see what we got. Alrighty. じゃあ最後のかな。Oh no. He's going. Say it louder. Oh, well imagine as I'm phased in a cruise corridor and I can't help but to hear, no I can't help to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, says the bridesmaid to the rest, but what a shame the poor groom's bride is a whore. High time in what the haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the goddamn door now. It's much better to face these kinds of things than look at some poisonality. High time in haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the goddamn door now. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of hope. Well, in fact, well, look at it this way. I mean, technically our marriage is safe. Well, this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne. Oh, well, in fact, well, I look at it this way. I mean, technically our marriage is safe. And this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne, pour the champagne. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of voice and rationality. No. Men, haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things. Poison nationality, high giant. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of voice and rationality. Like Not bad for a run. That was my first time ever playing that song. I like that song. It's been 2010. It's been 15 years. Holy shit. Okay. And with that being said, bueno, amigos, amigas, fuck. I was gonna do damn it. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Sorry. It was over. I did the thing again. I saw a little thingy and I was gonna make fun of yesterday's Fortnite event. But with all that, mucho fun, mucho good day. And I hope you guys again have had a nice little weekend. If you enjoyed your day con el amor, day with el amor, then hopefully you guys can keep on spending your years together happy and together, because we love that. We love that very much. Damn it. Fuck it. But until then, it's been your boys. Call me Sausage. Top EXP 626. Wishing you buenos dias, buenos tardes, and even better, mañana. But until then, ciao. Matane. Never heard the sun, moons, am I right?